The county's been very proactive in transitioning to alternative fuel vehicles dating back to 2002. As we move out into the future, the work that we're doing is become even more important. We're trying to transition the rest of our fleet to zero emissions vehicles, which are comprised of battery electric vehicles, hydrogen fuel cell, and some very rare instances of plug-in hybrid vehicles. So we're being proactive. We're taking the lessons we've learned over the last decade and a half and applying it to these new vehicles that are becoming available that are very large and will actually produce probably the greatest emissions reductions in California because of the size of the vehicles.
The County of Santa Clara, led by our Board of Supervisors, has shown tremendous leadership with addressing climate change and focusing on reducing our greenhouse gas emissions. The transportation sector in California is the largest source of our greenhouse gas emissions, and for county operations, it's also the largest source. So electrifying our fleet vehicles is one key area, and also providing charging station infrastructure for employees is also going to reduce those emissions.
There's a few different types of zero emissions vehicles, but the main thing is there is no propulsion by an internal combustion engine. So the types of zero emissions vehicles are a battery powered, which is full battery, a plug-in hybrid, which has a internal combustion engine, but it's electric powered, so it can run solely on electric power. The combustion engine is there for backup purposes, and there is also a hydrogen cell vehicle. Those are your three zero emissions vehicles.
So an EV vehicle, if you compare it to a gasoline engine, the biggest thing is no engine, right? No transmission, no belts, no tensioners, a lot of moving parts they don't have. So that cuts down on a lot of just things that could actually go wrong with the car. Cost-wise, I think in the long run, it'll be saving the county money. And just emissions-wise, I think we have over 2,000 vehicles. I think if you go down and get to a certain percentage of them, I think it's going to do a lot for the environment, bring down the emissions and work to the goal of a cleaner emissions output for all.
So the benefits primarily are a reduction in fuel consumption, what we refer to in the industry as fossil fuels, as well as the emissions coming out the tailpipe that are created from the burning of those fuels, as well as others. So we're leading the industry locally in that area, transition as much of our operations, not just fleet, but our facilities, to as much zero emission technology as is currently available, or where we can incentivize creating that type of technology.
With all the new regulations and to become compliant, we are on the cutting edge of providing and meeting those goals. It makes me proud that we can participate in that and are able to be on the cutting edge of being compliant with these regulations and contributing to lower carbon.
I feel fortunate to work for the county because they are leaders when it comes to things in the environment that will make a difference. We want to leave this world in a better place than we inherited. And we should all have that goal. In our given time on this planet, we should make a difference. And I think for me, it's inspiring our team to do better today than they did yesterday, and then also improve and do better into the future.